Hello everyone and welcome back to Tush Trains. Today we'll be going over the topic which is biohacking for every day. Now these are simple habits that make a big difference. Without further ado, let's get straight in. Number one is your water quality matters. So you want to filter your water that you drink on a daily basis. Tap water actually contains microplastics, chlorine, fluoride, and heavy metals. The heavy metals can include lead, arsenic, and mercury. Now, all of these are very toxic to the body and you don't want to have any of these. A high quality water filter removes these toxins, improves gut health, skin clarity, and hydration. So I remember a time in university when I saw one of my flatmates and they had a very clear complexion. They had a clear face and they had no spots whatsoever. So I asked them, what do you actually do to get this type of clear skin? What's your skincare routine? And what they said to me is they basically wash their face with water. Now, that didn't make much sense to me because I did the exact same thing and none of it worked. What happened is I observed something. I observed that she actually drank filtered water every single day, and that was most likely the cause of a clear complexion. Going on to the second point, which is avoiding toxins in food and cooking. This is a very hard one because not many people know that there's so many toxins when you're cooking your food. Now, first of all, we want to go to the best choices that you can have in terms of food, which is grass-fed beef, livers, and organs. What they are is they are nutrient dense, they're rich in B vitamins, and they contain iron and coenzyme Q10. These are all extremely good for your body. Now, eggs, for instance, they have choline for brain health, and if they're pasture raised, they have omega-3s. Fruit and honey is really good because they are natural carbs and they have natural sugars along with antioxidants, which are obviously very good because they fight free radicals. And what this does is provide your body with some gut-friendly sugars. Now, there are some cooking hacks you could use, such as using stainless steel or cast iron. What you want to do is avoid Teflon because these have PFOAs and they disrupt hormones. What you want to do is you want to switch from using seed oils to something like butter, olive oil, or tallow. This is because they are stable at high heat, unlike seed oils which become oxidized. Going on to number 3 is intermittent fasting and meal times. This one has helped me greatly. I have to admit, this one has helped me so much because intermittent fasting is one of those things that really help your overall health. Now, one of my popular methods is 1 meal a day, or OMAD. This basically works best for me because it simplifies eating, boosts mental clarity, and it helps you out. So if you have 1 meal a day, you can have an eating window from about, 18 hours. You don't eat, 6 hours you do eat. It's quite simple to do, especially if you wake up and go to sleep at the same time. You can literally have 1 meal a day throughout the day, and that would be really good for you because it would help you with fat loss and it would basically boost your mental clarity. Now, another one that I like to use is alternate day fasting. So you can literally fast on the alternating day, which is really useful too. But you will suffer on that one day, but it builds up tolerance to this. What this does is it promotes fat loss, enhances cellular repair, which is basically autophagy, and it heals your gut, most importantly. So there are some science-backed benefits, such as it increases growth hormone, which is basically fat loss and muscle retention. It reduces insulin resistance, and this helps you if you have diabetes. So it's better for blood sugar control. I would say to notify your doctor if you do want to try this and you do have something like diabetes. It supports gut microbiome diversity and it causes less digestive stress, which is absolutely critical for healing your gut. Now, going on to number 4, which is endocrine disruption and hormone health. So basically, plastics, processed foods, and chemicals lower testosterone and raise estrogen in both men and women. Now, even if you're a woman, this might be seeming like a good thing, but it's definitely not because it disrupts your hormones. Now, the toxins to avoid, like we spoke about before, is BPAs, which come in canned foods, receipts, and plastic bottles. Now, this is definitely true because it reduces testosterone. So avoid handling or ingesting any of these types of things. There is phthalates and PFOAs, which are found in Teflon, shampoo, and scented products. There is also artificial fragrances, air fresheners that act as xenoestrogens, and this basically disrupts your hormones. Now, there is one that I haven't talked about because, as you can see, I'm lacking space on my whiteboard, which is basically hydrotherapy or using hot and cold therapy. So what I would say to do is to use the steam and sauna quite a lot. So if you have a place where you can go to the steam and sauna and they have a shower there, what you would want to do is you would want to go into the sauna and you would want to go out and then have a cold shower very quickly and then go back in. What this does is it really helps you. Now, I'm not going to say any specifics about this, but I want you to try it and see how you feel afterwards and let me know how that goes. But to summarize, I'd like to give you some daily biohacks that make a big difference. The number one is morning sunlight. So this regulates your circadian rhythm and improves your mood and energy. There is also grounding, which is walking barefoot on grass, and this reduces inflammation and stress. There is deep breathing and meditation. Now, I used to not like this stuff. I didn't really believe in this type of stuff, but deep breathing and meditation has definitely helped me. What this type of work does is it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, and this helps you to calm down. Magnesium and electrolytes, this has been critical in my training. Since I'm training for an Ironman, I need to have electrolytes. I need to actually provide my body what it needs to go to sleep. So the magnesium definitely helps with sleeping, and electrolytes, because electrolytes are needed for all of the activity that I do, because my electrolytes get depleted with all of this endurance training. So I would like to supply myself with electrolytes so that I can get my training done in the future. What these do is basically support my sleep, muscle recovery, and hydration. I just want to finish this episode by saying, if you have alopecia or any type of hair loss, I have a book that I've just released on hair loss, and it's called From Gut to Glory, a holistic approach to healing alopecia. So if you're interested, please check that out. It will be in my bio. Anyway, I wish you a good day and thank you for coming to my talk.